Welcome to the next prophecy update. Today we're going to mostly be covering the peace process. There's a lot of information that's been coming out in the past couple of weeks. Hopefully I'll be able to cover it in this video. Palestinians, Israel's choice is settlement or peace. Quote, the choice of the Israeli government is settlement or peace. They cannot have both, he says at the news conference. But he also believes an agreement could be reached within 1 year. We think it's doable. Barack Obama to visit Jerusalem to press for peace. President Barack Obama will visit Jerusalem in the coming months to press for a Middle East peace deal to be signed this year and implemented within a decade. The U.S. President's peace plan calls for Israel and the Palestinian authorities to hold a series of regular meetings over the coming year. Mr. Obama, who set Middle East peace as one of his top foreign policy goals when he assumed office in 2009, will make his first visit as president to Israel and the West Bank to persuade both sides to agree to concessions for the sake of peace. Mr. Obama will oversee the relaunch of direct talks between the two sides next week on September 2nd in Washington. Although Washington is pushing for a comprehensive peace deal within 12 months, implementation will be spread out over a 10-year period. U.S. wants agreement now, peace later. The Obama administration plans to present Israel and the Palestinian Authority with a new outline aimed at ending Middle East conflict. The administration plans to invest every effort to guarantee that the direct talks between Israel and the Palestinians, which will be launched officially September 2nd, will end with an agreement rather than crisis. It's very interesting to see the role that the United States of America is playing in biblical prophecy. Many people say that the United States of America is not in biblical prophecy and has no role in the end-time events that are taking place in this world. Obviously, the U.S. does indeed have a role in this in-game scenario that we see transpiring before us now. The United States of America is pushing Israel more so than any other country to sign the covenant with many declared in Bible prophecy. If the United States of America is successful, we all really need to be praying on what we are to do. Because when they say peace and security, sudden destruction falleth upon them, and none shall escape. Much prayer is needed for what to do in the days ahead. The Lord will do unto the U.S. as the U.S. does unto Israel. The leaders of America are tampering with God's land. They are meddling in things that they shouldn't be meddling with. It is only a matter of time. At this moment, on September 1st, we have Hurricane Earl heading towards the coast right now. It's only a matter of time now before God's judgment comes upon this country like never seen before. Barack, Israel may divide Jerusalem, internationalize Holy Basin. Defense Minister Barack says it's likely that the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will agree to divide Jerusalem with the Palestinian Authority. Barak told the Hebrew language newspaper in an interview published Wednesday that he believes the best chance for peace lies in a deal in which all Arab neighborhoods in Jerusalem will be handed over to the Palestinians in order to create a capital for the new Arab country. If Netanyahu leads a process, a significant number of rightist ministers will stand with him, he told the newspaper. So what is needed is courage to make historic, painful decisions. I'm not saying that there is certainty for success, but there is a chance. This chance must be exploited to the fullest. The peace plan described by Barak includes the following: 2 states for 2 nations, an end to the conflict and an end of all future demands, a border that will run inside the land of Israel, dividing the Palestinian state from Israel that includes settlement blocks, a solution to the refugee problem with the Palestinian state, or rehabilitating them through international aid. And as for the Jerusalem problem, Barak told the newspaper that the western side of the city, plus 12 Jewish neighborhoods that are home to 200,000 residences, will be ours. The neighborhoods in which nearly 250,000 Arabs are living will be theirs. In addition, Barak envisions a special regime with agreed upon arrangements to administer the Old City, the Mount of Olives, and the City of David. Benjamin Netanyahu warned a gathering at the Jerusalem conference in January 2009 that the leftists were to try to internationalize the holy sites in Jerusalem and vowed to fight the move. Netanyahu promised the packed hall. We have demonstrated in the past and will continue to demonstrate our commitment to a complete, undivided Jerusalem. Everyone knows what will happen if we were to leave those areas and divided Jerusalem. Someone will enter, and that someone will be Hamas. We are so close to entering the last of the last days. In 1948, when Israel became a nation, that was the beginning of the last days. Now we are about to enter the last of the last days. There is no more time left. If they do sign this within 1 year, that is 12 months away. We are so close to seeing covenants signed with many. It is insane. We have Obama saying that he wants it done by this year. Then we have Clinton saying that she wants it done within 1 year. We have the Palestinians actually saying they can do it with 1 year. And then we have Netanyahu, who has taken bold steps in orchestrating to have peace talks. So we have a choice to make. We can pretend like nothing is happening. We can stick our heads in the sand and go to work and come home, watch some movies, go shopping. We can pretend like none of this is happening. And we can be caught and taken as a thief and be unprepared, unequipped, and not ready to face the hardest times that have ever hit the world. Or we can realize that we have a very, very short time to prepare our hearts, spirits, mind, and souls and bodies for the hardest time of persecution and tribulation that has ever been and ever will be. Bible prophecies are getting closer and closer to being fulfilled every single day. And every single day we lose time that we will never get back because time is ending.